What the heck are we doing here? That's going to be a plywood rack. Keep watching. This is what I have so far. I've got these pieces here, and I've connected them together with a 5/16 bolt at the top, and I'm going to put casters on the bottom so that basically I'll have one of these over here and one of those over there, and I can load all my plywood onto it and wheel it around. So the next step is to get casters, but I also want to tie this to this so that they obviously can't do that. So that's what I'm going to do next. Alright, so what I'm going to do is mount this crossbar along the bottom. You can see I've drilled one of the holes, and I'm going to bolt it up through. That way I can put my casters out on the end, which will make it more stable. And if I bolt it down through instead of through the side, the weight will transfer through the material and not hang off the bolt. So yeah, now I'm just drill them home. I'll let you watch. How's that? Alright, I ended up just drilling one, and let me put a nut on it, and that'll just hold this one together, and then I should be able to drill down through that one. I may go get a clamp or something, but that will hold that, I think, enough for me to drill it. Alright, so this is the idea here, and this is super solid. Like, I could ride this thing. I probably shouldn't. But anyway, so that's the idea. And I'll stack the plywood on both sides, put some casters on, and then make the other one. But I'm out of bolts, so I've got to go get some bolts. It kind of looks to me like it's tipping one way, so maybe one of these is shorter than the other. Or maybe my riding it. Oh yeah, see, that's it. Yep. Anyway, so that's the idea. And I'm not gonna make a cross piece. What I'm gonna do is drill this out and attach two pieces of plywood on either side as my support to go between them. And the reason I'm gonna do that is because if I need the plywood, I can unscrew it and use it. And if I don't have any plywood here, when I'm done with these, I can just go hang it on the wall somewhere and it's out of the way. That is so much nicer than having this huge metal rack in the way, even though I don't have any plywood. So that's the idea behind that. So now I gotta get bolts and get some casters, and I can finish that project. And the next project is going to be, I want a lumber rack. So 2x6s, 2x4s, 2x8s, 2x10s, etc., etc. And I'll probably build it out of this pipe as well. So yeah, get some bolts and finish that up, and some casters. Never mind, look what I found. Casters. These I took off of some, I think I bought like the thing that mounts to the bottom of a trash can and lets you wheel it around, and I was going to use that for my snowmobiles, and I completely crushed it. So I took the casters off before I threw it away. These are actually really nice, although that bolt is not very long, so I kind of wanted the bolt to go all the way through. So I don't know, I may look at using these. If I can't find any more 5/16 bolts, and I'm going to need two of them, then I can't keep going. So maybe I can get this done today. We'll see. Alright. Alright, plywood rack complete. Check it out. So now I can store my plywood and move it out of the way. And it's really only, 2.5, 3 feet wide. Which means I can tuck it up against the wall, and it'll fit under that knee wall. So I can tuck it right up against there, maybe here in the middle, and I can start cleaning this area out. So right now, anyway, so I screwed to the metal instead of going through the metal into the wood, because I stupidly realized after I put it on here that I couldn't get back there. So I actually may put another one here. Just put some in the middle, but honestly, it's pretty damn solid. I used the 2 worst pieces of plywood I had because I'll, probably never use them. But anyway, I'm going to put plywood on it until it breaks. I did get casters, although the kind I wanted, they had 3 of, which is always the way. These are the model down from them. They're $6 a piece. The model up from the ones that I wanted were $10 a piece, and I was like, I do not want to spend $40 on a free plywood carrier. So, anyway, yeah, that's the rack. Let's see how many sheets it can hold. Well, there it is. The plywood rack. I don't know if that's where it'll live, but I can technically move it if I want to. The real answer is that the wheels that I got that were too small were definitely too small, and it squished over and ruined itself. Ah, damn it. So I may need to wait until the wheels come in stock, put some better wheels on it. But the idea is solid, A rack with just 2 uprights, connected to plywood. You can get the bottom wheel section solid enough. I think the idea is perfect. And that's all the plywood I have, so that rack is big enough. I just need to make the wheels a lot more solid than they are. So, anyway, thanks for watching.